buenos dias and good morning. We are on the third day of our trip, Gulf to Gulf Cannonball, and we hope to make it today, and what you're gonna see comes after the intro.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
6:30 in the morning, Monday morning. We had a little breakfast and we are ready to go. We are going first to D'Iberville. Let's see where that is. And that's still in Louisiana. And 1, 2, 3, 4 charging stops. Let's see, maybe we have more because I'm gonna include some of them in the trip because the better route planner will request me for more. But the first one is correct. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and going along the coastline towards the next states. See, there's Alabama, Mississippi, and Florida. Yeah, we are still in Louisiana and we are passing on the north side the Lake Pontchartrain. This is the biggest lake north of New Orleans, and we're driving north of that on Interstate 10 or 12. Yeah, I think it's 10. And the better route planner actually asked me to stop at Slidell and just charge there for 5 minutes from, I think, 57 to 67% or so. This is something what I'm not gonna do. From 65 to 77%, that's not I'm gonna do, because there's another 250 kilowatt charger which called Iberville, which I'm driving easily with 40%, and that's where I'm gonna go. So here is the Chefunte River. Okay. Actually, how it looks like here now, you will see for the next hundreds of miles through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. That's how it's gonna look for the next 100 of miles. So keep that picture. Trees on the side, left and right, in the middle green, all green. That's how it's gonna give you another view. We are climbing a bridge here in Louisiana over some of the rivers, over some of the lakes, and here you see this looks like jungle in all directions. Just missed it. We are in Mississippi now. Just over that bridge, there we are in Mississippi. And here is the first exit, probably. Yeah. NASA John McStannis Space Center, Waveland. Exit 2. Here's also the Mississippi Welcome Center. We're gonna go through a couple of these states here because everybody has a piece. Everybody has a piece of the Gulf of Mexico from those states. Mississippi, here we come. Just a short break. Stopping at the Iberville supercharger, new one. Oh, there are some seagulls there. Plugging in, and let's see how much we have to charge here. So that's a huge shopping center. Academy Sports and Outdoors, Cheryl Williams Paint. There's big shopping mall. And the cooling starts already, so we're kicking in. Okay, before I forget it, I like this charger again, because probably that's now standard for the 250 kilowatt charger. One of them is for cars with trailers. And here is another one here with cars with trailers, so that people don't have to decouple their trailers. I see that a lot now, and I think that becomes standard that at least one of them. Sometimes I saw two yesterday evening. Cars with trailers, or maybe it's also for the Cybertruck, depending where the Cybertruck can charge. So why does Tesla tell me enough to continue a trip? It tells me enough to continue a trip because I could continue the trip because I'll reach with 20% or so, or more than 20% the next destination. However, the next charger is a 150 kilowatt charger. This one is a 250 kilowatt charger, dedicated. So the charging curve is probably for the Model Y better. So the better route planner let me charge here longer. Because it probably doesn't work out with a 150 kilowatt charger on the other location. So that's why I'm gonna charge here longer, and it could be that the 150 kilowatt charger is also shared, depending how busy it is. So that's why I'm charging here longer, and it's actually not long, it's 5-6 minutes. Exactly on time. So we started half an hour later, but we allowed to skip a charger. Because of that, we now fine for the next location, and that will be in Mobile, Alabama. So we're gonna skip another state there. Okay, and yeah, we skip another charger, and then we just made the half hour what we lost in the morning. We made already up. Maybe we are getting earlier to our final location. So a little bit more tricks for the charger and how to do it. So you can add you can edit your route plan. So you can add a stop, and I had to stop according to the better route planner to that trip, or you can edit the trip, and that's the cool thing. So sometimes the system does not allow you or does not know where you want to add the stop. Then you have to put it in the right sequence, and when you do that, put it in the right sequence, then you can go on edit, and then you can switch it around here with those hoppers there. And that's a good thing, and that's what I did as well here. So it assigned the next charger not on my route in between, it flipped it, so I had to change the route here. Now we are looking fine. You see that now is the whole trip all alongside the inside of the Gulf of Mexico, where we are now staying. Yeah, when I see a big bridge, then there's always a possibility that not there is fog, but there is another state. So you will see more swampland here, and industry is in the back. Yeah. That is already coastline. And more swampland over the bridges here. So that's a little bit different than the green that you have seen before. We are already in Alabama, and did I tell you? Looks the same way. Trees left and right, green in the middle. But I will show you the interesting points when they are coming. Welcome in the beautiful city of Mobile, Alabama. And that will be a quick charge. We started here almost better road planner was 45%, it's 44%. And there are some shopping charges here, you can see, because I think I was here before in that shopping mall. Because we once went from Arizona to Florida as well, but to Miami with the Model S. And we went into the Target there. Yeah, that was one time we did that tour. I was at that charger before, long time ago. Still working nice, 120 kilowatts. Mistaken, all of the cars at that supercharger came from a different state and not from Alabama. That's amazing. That's how it's supposed to be. So I checked all license plates. They were not shopping guys, even when it was in a shopping mall. And here's downtown Alabama, Mobile, Alabama. And here's the port. We are just next to the water. And there are even cruise ships here on the right side. I believed it was a bridge, but this is a tunnel under the water. So, and there's the right side of the tunnel there. And you see a big portion of the harbor and everything around it here. There is lots of water here. And there's another battleship here on the right side. This is probably a battleship from the old ages, from the Second World War. Here on the right side. Here is the Gulf of Mexico. At least where it starts. There are some islands there in this direction. And it's the big fjord here. We arrived in Florida, but we will have a pretty long tour through Florida. And as I promised, the same thing. Green in the middle, green trees on the side. No difference. Here comes another interesting point. We are in the Panhandle in Pensacola. And we are crossing another gulf here on the right side. That's interesting. View in Florida at the Panhandle. Okay, 250 kilowatt charger. This will be quick. I guess 15 minutes. And go. And what's going on? Little shopping mall there. Panera Bread, mattress, nail. And there's a Starbucks on the other side. Alright, and there's even Bank of America cash. Starbucks takes longer than the wait on a supercharger to continue a trip. So I'm already more than I needed to. I wanted to charge with 49%, I'm on fixed 56. Let's keep going. We are in Florida in the Sunshine State. And it's raining. But that's how Florida is. Sometimes raining and very short. And then sunshine again. There's more sunshine in Arizona, I tell you. Okay, we arrived with 21%, exactly how we wanted to. And let's plug in. Another plug-in day. And let's kick in. So that is very humid here. That is Mariana. Is that correct? Check. Mariana, yes. And there is a Dickie's barbecue pit, the DQ gas station, and something here. But it's very humid, and there's an RV park on the other side. The chargers are kicking in. In total, 2, 4, 6, 8 chargers. Okay, I'm on 2B. These are the 250 kilowatt chargers where they're splitting it off. Yeah, let's see how fast it's charging. 135 kilowatt. Maybe that could be a little bit more. Or maybe I'm splitting something, but 23%. Okay, we find out. Little strategy change. I should only charge here up to 47% or so, and I'm already over it, and there's a 250 kilowatt charger. I think in Tallahassee, that would be according to Better Road Planner, the next one, but that's in Tallahassee. It is in the afternoon when I arrive there. There will be traffic, there will be rush hour, and then I have to be at the charger, and currently it's looking good. Half of the spots are available. Means when you go there, you get only the half of the power. That means this one, still charge at 121, is better. So I gonna skip that charger because I only should charge there, how much? From 20 to 37%, 70% more. I'm gonna put that 70% more on this one and then skip that charger. Then I also don't have to exit, don't have to drive up and drive back. There's an overhead with that as well. So usually it's being calculated, but I'm more the fan of doing quickly, and for those 70%, even if it's in the sweet spot, I'm not gonna stay there. So I'm not gonna exit the highway and in the middle of Tallahassee. Yeah, I had a nice little talk with the lady. Had her Model 3 pretty new since June of last year, and she was on a big trip. And she said that unfortunately the guys in Pensacola, she couldn't find any charger there. She probably level 2 chargers there, and that was a little bit critical. But I explained something to her about 250 kilowatt chargers, big ones, and 150 kilowatt, 120 kilowatt, and what the charging strategy is in. I explained a little bit about a better route planner and how it's calculating it, including the charging curve. And by the way, we were supposed to, and because it took me a little bit longer now, now I charged enough to actually skip a charger. We should arrive with 23% in Perry, Florida. So we gotta drive to Tallahassee and continue, and don't stop there. We're supposed to charge there for 6 minutes. Isn't worthwhile. And so, shout out to the lady there. Enjoy your Model 3. Capital Circle International Airport in Tallahassee, the capital of Florida, with its governor, death sentence. I think, excuse my pronunciation. He is just the opposite of the Chinese shutdown, of the Shanghai shutdown. And thankfully that is over now. Here is the Museum of History, and we are driving through Tallahassee. We are not stopping here. Yeah, we exited the highway I-10, we're leaving it now. We're going a little bit of a shortcut on the route of US 19, but it's the same way. It's green in the middle, left and right, and we are now going down the pan because we left the panhandle. think this was the highway, or at least one of those, where the first fatal crash with the Model S was. When you see those intersections here, where everybody can cross over the highway to the other side. And the person was driving in autopilot, I think it was autopilot 1, and did not observe the road. And there was a tractor trailer pulling a large trailer, but he undercut with his car. And I think this is very typical, and it's difficult also to see. You come uphill, downhill, and there are some of those intersections where people can cross the divided highway. So if you see that here, the intersection coming now, which is actually the same way. Here is a section where you can go to the left side and do a turn, where you can up-ram from the other side. I think that was the first. Oh, that was a phantom braking. A little one. I have to note that. Guys, look at this. This is full boring. This is about 15 miles straight. 50 miles straight, where there is a sign in the green in the middle, trees on the side. You've got to fall asleep here. There's no way that you can follow me past me, Florida State Trooper. At least that was the license plate said. And I have some video clip where I pressed the recording button here on my other hard drive, where this state trooper, but really cut off from another vehicle just in front of another one, and the state trooper was driving a left and the other one squeezed in just in front of him. Where are we? We are in Perry. Yeah, and we have 25% left. Let's go plug in. Another plug-in. 250 amp charger. New ones all the way empty. Nothing to see. There's a truck stop here. There's a Citgo, and that's probably where you can go to the bathroom. Yeah. There just was another car here, drove the same distance. The cooling starts already. Okay, let's see. Charger all for myself. 250 kilowatt. Here we go. That's it. 11 minutes. Perry, Florida. Looks very tropical. And here's even a KOA holiday, where you can stay with your RV. It's still on the outskirts of town. We're leaving it now. The view is about the same. Also some information what the energy cost here. It cost you, for example, in Crystal River, the next supercharger, 34 cents. And I have seen 34 to 39, 38 cents all of the round. That's about the price. And if you have 3 miles, so better. Some of the car customers have still older cars and they have 3 miles. But that's what's the kilowatt hour cost, way less than what the fuel price is. So where am I now? I'm in Old Town. Actually, close to it now. Crosstown. This is Crosstown. Old Town is coming soon. Sorry, I was mistaken. This is actually Old Town. 2 gas stations, a boat store, and bridge labor operations hiring. That is Old Town. Alright. Nothing much different as you would think. Still green, still trees left and right. The difference is on the left side, basically on the eastern side here, there is the Goethe State Forest. So there's a Goethe State Forest. We're driving alongside that Goethe State Forest since quite some time. Thanks for appreciating our philosophers in Germany. Made it last supercharger on the entire trip. Crystal River. Arriving with 17%, should be 15. We are all right. And plugging in. Here we go. Let's see how much is charging. Yeah, let's charge full power. Look at this. 250, yeah. And guys, look at this. I have not seen this sign before, but we are behind a Wawa market. And what is saying? Charging your ride. Order curbside pickup and have it delivered to your vehicle. Enter your parking space number in the Wawa app to check in. Isn't it awesome? So you can ask for a pickup here at the same time you're charging. Basically, they bring it to your car. New piece of a highway here, 589 toll road. And I'm driving that highway down.
Now turn left onto South Roxbury Terrace.
Gets crazy.
Now turn right onto South Roxbury Terrace. In 500 feet, turn right onto South Roxbury Terrace. Now turn right onto South Roxbury Terrace. In 500
navigation
feet,
system
turn
is
right
getting
onto South Roxbury Terrace.
crazy.
Drive west on West Justice Court for 0.2 of a mile. In 500 feet,
update your maps,
turn right
guys.
onto South Corbett Avenue.
That's
Make
still
a U-turn
crazy.
at Grass Street to stay on West Ponce de Leon Boulevard.
They asked me to make a
U-turn
U-turn.
at Grass Street.
Or a
In
U-turn.
1,000 feet.
I should make a U-turn.
U-turn at Grass Street
No, I
onto
didn't.
West Ponce de Leon
No, I don't make a
Boulevard.
U-turn
Now
here.
make
It's a
U-turn
highway.
at Grass Street.
No
In
U-turn.
1,000 feet.
No.
Make a U-turn at Grass Street
No
onto
U-turn.
West Ponce de Leon Boulevard.
I don't
now
do a
make
U-turn.
U-turn
No.
at Grass Street.
No
now
U-turn.
make a U-turn to stay on Ponce de Leon
No,
Boulevard.
I don't make a
In
U-turn.
500 feet, make a U-turn to stay on Ponce de Leon Boulevard. Now make a U-turn to stay on Ponce de Leon Boulevard.
This street is not
Make a U-turn
registered.
to stay on Ponce de Leon Boulevard.
I think
now
this is
make
the
a U-turn to
next
stay
piece.
on Ponce de Leon Boulevard. Now turn right to take the Florida 589 South ramp. Drive northwest on Ponce de Leon Boulevard for 100 feet.
Nee, das ist 589. Ja, genau, South Ramp. Jetzt, now we are right. Now we got it. Wow. So that street is, I saw the street on the map. I looked at that and said, hey, why should I ride a detour? I go straight down, 589 goes straight down on the coastline. And I did that. And I drove straight line, not what the navigation system was saying, because it's shorter and it's faster as well. So that's why I drove it here. Now the environment has not changed. There's green in the middle and green streets left and right. But it's quick driving here. It's a toll road, but okay, I'm getting faster to my final location. Oh, that was funny. So I have to I should make a U-turn on the highway. No, I don't. That doesn't make sense. Okay, let's see. Last impressions of the day. We are crossing from Tampa to St. Petersburg, the bridge, the Bay Bridge. And last bridge of the day. So that's where my hotel is. Somewhere
Now
here.
turn right onto 30th Avenue South.
We finally made it. We arrived. And it was a big tour. Especially, I'm thinking now that 250 kilowatt is enough, even when you are try to optimize your charge. And what that is actually some of the places I had to skip it because I wanted to have a bigger break on one place in order to skip. I skipped actually 2 chargers, and then in Houston I had to insert another charger went to the service center. What else? Yes, I had 5 smaller phantom brakes. This was not the full power phantom brakes, but on about 2,200 miles, that's not so much. I might have to change the name of my car to demote it to rare phantom breaker. And yeah, what else? So we arrived now 7:40, 7:51. It was 11 minutes later, and I just had to, well, a little crazy traffic in Tampa and St. Petersburg before we came to the final destination. Oh, before I forget that, the statistics of the entire trip. Okay, let's have it. Today we drove 727 miles, 222 kilowatt used, 305 watt per mile. In total we drove 2,213 miles in 3 days, morning to evening, dusk to dawn, 680 kilowatt used, 307 watt per mile. And we were driving pretty fast. So we were driving so fast that I always at the maximum possible allowed, basically. There will be the return of the cannonball, of the Gulf-to-Gulf cannonball, the return of it, in a couple of weeks. So, and where I try to get about a different strategy how to get faster there. Let's find out. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up, and see you next time.